How's it? Today is Monday, February 12th. Doing some Snatch stuff today. Today was hard. Um, Not physically, but mentally. Today was hard. I guess physically it was hard too. I didn't sleep a lot last night. There's a lot of things that are going on that I'm dealing with that are just, things that happen in life. And yeah, I mean, trying my best to focus on what I could today and execute on what I could, but there were times in today where I just really couldn't focus on anything that I was doing in front of me. So yeah, I mean that's kind of where I'm at. What I did today was snatched 3 sets of 3 at 80. Last week I did 75 for 3 sets of 3. I missed one of the reps last week. I also missed one of the reps today. I try my best not to be bothered by it, but it bothered me a lot. I think that from what I was doing last week, I think I've tried to execute today. Like tried to be a little bit quicker from point of extension to point of fixation on the bar. I don't know if I did that. Honest to God, I don't know if I did anything well today. I don't know if I did that to the level that I wanted to do. But I don't know. I made it through today, and that was a big enough win for me. This is 60 here. I don't know. It's just not. It's not gonna be the same for a long time, and it's it's not. I guess it's never gonna be the same. I don't know. My shoulder today felt pretty good. That's a positive thing that I am focusing on. I did not bring the peanut to the gym because things. I don't know. Things have just been difficult the last few days. But yeah, I didn't bring that today to the gym, and I wasn't sure how that was gonna affect my warm up, but it seemed to be okay. I yeah, I don't know. I'm sorry, this is not the most helpful commentary, but in a couple months, a couple weeks, a couple days, I guess just the other way around, a couple days, a couple weeks, a couple months, I'll look back at this and I'll know what I'm talking about. This is my first set here at 80. But like maybe I'll remember the struggles and how it felt today. Um, yeah, I think today is like the lifts were pretty crisp. They just didn't. This is hard. They didn't land the same way that they normally do. I don't know how else to say that. For what it's worth, I think the 80 today for the snatches was probably better than it was on Friday. Like that's the weight that I did on Friday for singles, right? So the idea that I'm really a lot stronger than I would be on the Fridays is quite apparent. It's definitely there, and I don't know. I don't know what to even say right now. I'm probably not adding a lot of value to this video, but it's still like just another day logged, right? It's not something that can be skipped over. If I treat these videos, I don't know how many people are watching this or whatever. I've been getting a lot less views than I was in the past. That's completely fine. I appreciate the people who are here to watch and here to comment and make add value to what I'm doing. But yeah, that's my miss right there. See, I'm trying not to let it bother me. um, but I guess what I was trying to say was that this is really a more information rich journal more information-rich diary. You know, a lot of people say that when you lift weights, like even if you're not like weightlifting like this, like cleaning and jerking and snatching and all these things, they say to try to keep a log of your progress, because that way you can track where you are and where you've been, and hopefully where you'll be going. And that's what this is. You know, this is that's the whole intention behind all 980 of these videos, was to put some real thoughts into the video alongside the training itself. You know, like the video is super helpful to see for where I'm at. Whereas if I had just looked in my book, you know, today was 3 sets of 3 snatch at 80. I don't know how that would go. You know, in 2 months, if I look back at this day in the book, the, you know, theoretical book, I don't know how the lifts went. I don't know what they look like, but once you have a video with that, then it's like, okay, now I do remember how they look. And then, you know, with all the information that I share a lot of times, it's like, how did you feel? What are the things that are happening in life that are affecting the lifting? You know, like not sleeping properly last night, not eating really anything today or yesterday. Um, it's gonna affect you no matter what, right? Like it's impossible to have those two things be separate, because your life is a part of lifting. Or I guess the other way, your lifting is a part of your life, and you cannot separate them. You absolutely cannot. And that's part of the area where I struggle the most. Is the lifting is usually good. Usually it's there. I'm definitely there to put in as much work as I can. But sometimes, most times, the part where I fail is my out of the gym training, you know, or out of the gym activities, you know. So things like stretching and rehab and prehab type stuff after the lifting, or after work, or when I wake up, and all these things. Um, One thing that's worth noting today for my snatch pulls that hasn't really been the way it was for the last couple of weeks was my shoulder wasn't hurting when I was pulling from once I get to extension, and that is, to me, that's a sign that things are moving in the correct direction that I want them to. So again, shoulder is starting to feel a little bit better, slowly but surely, just getting getting less fucked up, getting more unfucked every single time I do things right. Finish off today with some pull-ups and pull-off presses. I'm sorry to future Aaron. When you watch through this, it's probably not gonna be the most helpful thing, but you know what it is. Things will be better. I anticipate my body responding pretty well to today. I mean, it was okay. But yeah, that's it for today. Again, I'm sorry if if I didn't add a lot to the video, but thank you for watching. Shoots.